hyper sauce in it or something?
Did I put hyper sauce in what?
My mac and cheese.
I didn't put the hyper sauce in your mac and cheese.
Yes, you did.
I most certainly did not put hyper sauce in your
Then
mac and
what did you put in my mac and cheese?
You're crazy right now.
There must be in my milk.
It might have been in your milk. You're crazy. Do you know we're live right now? What is up, guys?
I heard you click.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
I was trying to trick
And
you.
then I was looking it up.
I was trying to trick you, but then
alive.
I wasn't sure if it was a great idea because I didn't know if you would do like a PJ slip.
No, I don't even.
I know you know. I'm kidding. What is up, everybody? It's me, Zippity Doodad, with my boy PJ. He's hyper. He's more hyper than I've ever seen him. He's very, very pumped up. I think I might know why. There is a gift here for him, and I'm going to let him open it in 1 second. First off, let's get through the intro. Let's thank Dean. Want to thank Dean? Let's thank Dean. Dreamers Empire, theliveplace.com. Dean hosts our show along with everybody else's. Dean is the man. Go check him out. The Disney crew. Tomorrow night. Do you know what we're doing tomorrow night on Disney? It's going to be the scariest Disney stream ever.
Really?
Yup.
Is there going to be zip slips in it?
There might be some zip slips in it. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But are you going to stay up to watch it?
Maybe.
At least watch the first half of it.
Okay.
So D&T tomorrow night, guys, 9 p.m.
Until 9:30.
Till 9:30. The kids got to go to bed.
Yes.
100%. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be the scariest D&T stream you guys have ever seen. You don't want to miss
I
out.
hope Mom's watching the both streams. This one and then the other one.
But who's streaming over me right now? What are you talking about?
No, I hope Mom is in the chat.
Oh, I'm sure she is. And we'll get to the chat in a second. Real quick, my brothers, Steve from Steve's World. Steve goes live on Mondays at 8 o'clock with just another Monday night. Steve had an awesome stream last night talking about Disney Plus. We're obsessed with Disney Plus.
Yes, there's a
Go
new
check it out.
Mandalorian coming out on
Take it
October
away.
30th.
Take it away.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be Baby Yoda in it. We call it Baby Yoda, but we don't know what it really is.
Well, Dave calls him Frank.
What?
Right? I don't know. Maybe we can call him Winston. We want to call him Winston?
Yes.
We can call him Winston.
Baby
Speaking
Winston.
of Dave, Brandy and Dave, they go live at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays. They didn't go live today. Dave's away, but they do Party for Two. Great dinners all around Walt Disney World. The menus are amazing. Go check out Dave, Brandy and Dave, and Bejuck's Boutique. Awesome boutique that Brandy has. And Shep from the Shep Family, who he goes live 9:30s on Saturday night, but he is doing an amazing job.
I also play with Abe on my game.
Yep, we're gonna get to that.
Dawson.
Yep, sure enough, very, very, very true. But Shep's been killing it with his daily vlogs, and PJ, almost every morning he's watching it, so I'm watching it because of him.
What?
You and Shep, you guys are like buddies now. You have Fortnite together.
Well, yeah, and
Dave, all my friends. He's playing with all my friends, but go check out Shep.
And Goose, ew. I see you playing Call of Duty.
And my partner channel, Meg, Mickey's Magic, goes live right after Steve on 9 o'clock on Monday nights. Magical Mondays with Meg. I was there last night. We had a great time with part 2 of Adulting and Disney. It was hilarious. We were talking about Adulting and Disney, and then all of a sudden we started talking about supermarkets, one-ways, and pillows. So it was very off topic. Go check it out. Go check out my Spreadshirt shop. Thank you for my members. I had a great stream last week with my members. We did some giveaways, and I promised doing a giveaway for the chat. So before I get to that.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Can I say it? I'm not going to.
Can you say it?
Can I say that I'm going to pull this thing?
Yes, you are going to pull it.
I'm going to pull the thing in this box over here. But it's really this way. We're looking at this way.
What's up, guys?
I love PJ.
He is just out of control tonight. I love it. You guys are my special guest for tonight. And it's been so long since I've had Steve. I've had Donna on, but Steve, buddy, it's good to have you back. You're brightening up the room already with that orange shirt. I'm loving it.
It's salmon.
Oh, it is salmon. Well, it's great. It's great. It's so good to have you back. I mean, I couldn't think of two better people to have to talk about ranking DVC.
You have to put down the chat.
What do you mean put down the chat? I get the chat up. Oh yeah. Well, I put it at the top so I can go through it. Do you want to go through the chat for me real quick?
No, you can.
All right. Let me
Remember.
I can't with this kid tonight. He is just out of control.
Hyper.
Samantha Lowe, Mike Wheeler, Rob Fuzz. Rob Fuzz isn't here, buddy.
Rob Fuzz,
Steve from
Steve's
Steve's World. James Ryan, Tina McNeil, Blue Nose
Blue
352.
Nose.
What up? As they're an echo in here.
Ryan McDarwell.
Right guys here. Julie McCowan, Jill Defer, Karen Cook, Christina Hickman, Joy S, Jennifer Piccolo, Faith Hope
Surf
in Disney,
what?
aka Barbara. What's going
I
on?
don't know how to read this.
Oh, it's fine. I'll do it. Max K, what's going on? It's Joey's World, Surf Bomb, Bill Stefan, Steve. Make sure I get everyone.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
No, it's fine, Steve. I'm just kidding. Mike 88 NYC. Strive to do better, Cody. What's going on? It just jumped.
We need to see Mom in here.
Mom's not in here. You better tell her.
Okay,
Faith Hope
I'll
in
go
Disney.
tell her.
No,
Be right
she's
back.
here. I can
Okay.
tell. Thank you for becoming a member. If you're on Twitter or Instagram, reach out to me right after the stream. I want to hit you up and talk to you. Thank you so much. So appreciative. Who else? R. Johns is here. I bet you he's there too, behind Donna.
Yeah. Well, I don't even see him.
And Dana Marie, what's going on? You guys, 37 people here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want to say another special thank you to Donna, Meg, and Brandy
Someone else
for
joined?
yesterday's.
Mike 88.
He joined last a couple
Oh.
weeks ago. Yep. They did an amazing stream for you and Mom and myself. We can't thank you guys enough. I know it was Tina's idea, but everybody. I mean, it was a group effort, and you guys are so amazing. We can't thank you enough. And actually went to the P.O. box today and got another gift.
Go to the P.O. box today.
When you were in school, bud.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to give you that mac and cheese anymore.
No.
I don't know what was in it, but this says a gift for you, and I hope it's okay to read. It says, "Can't wait to see you, baby Jack. These are great antibacteria baby hand wipes from Mai in the chat. I don't know if you've seen her. She's been in here before. Her chat name is Mai, M-Y, and she got a box of,
Whoa,
I don't even know how many.
baby Jack.
Yes.
Whoa, what is that?
There's tons of packages of sealed hand sanitizers.
Whoa.
And it's from an organic company. I saw on the package.
That is so much.
It's 60 of them.
What?
Wow.
This is not at least 5 years.
Well, yeah, maybe 5 years. Thank you so much. And we have, look at this gift right here.
MY is Mary, by the way, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, it's I didn't know
What is
if
this?
I saw it Mary. She said Mary from Mass.
Is it a poster?
I don't know. What do you think it is? It's from Preston McDevitt.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just
It
opened the
looks
box,
so long.
but here, grab it.
I know what it is. It's a bat. Whoa.
Look at that.
I can't swing
This is
it.
don't swing it around here. This isn't the first bat that Preston has given him. What's this? Your fourth or fifth bat?
I don't know.
He's
I can't
sent
keep track.
he sent like 4 or 5 bats, batting gloves, awesome sunglasses, which are upstairs. Next stream, we're gonna have to bring those down. They're
I'm gonna wear
brand
them
new.
right now.
Well, how about we pull the name first, and then
Okay.
if you can find them upstairs, you can wear.
Okay.
He sent them brand new sunglasses. They look like Ray-Bans. They're amazing baseball glasses. And Preston just keeps sending stuff to PJ. They're such good friends.
Where
We
should
can't
I
thank
put
you
this?
enough. I don't know. You can bring it upstairs in a minute. But hold on, PJ.
I don't know where to put this. You just gave me that. I don't know where to put it.
Oh my God, he's cooked tonight. We are going to get to Reagan DVC resorts. I promise, guys. I promise. But I got everybody, and this took. I kept forgetting to do it, and I was like, oh my God, I got to write down everyone's names in the chat. I lost count on how many names I was writing in for the chat because you didn't. I don't want just the members to get raffles. I wanted to open it up to everybody who supports us. Just being here, and we love you guys. So I got another $25 gift card for someone in this box. One of the people that were in the chat last
a
week.
Disney. You didn't say the Pacific. You said a Disney. You should have said Disney gift card.
I'm
at
sorry.
$25.
Do you want to show it again and say Disney gift card, $25?
Focus.
Oh my
Focus.
You had school today. What was going on in school today? What'd you have?
Nothing.
You had some gummies, special gummies? You have nerds?
I can't read it.
Did you have Fun Dip? What'd you have?
I had nothing. I love Fun Dip though.
Me too.
I can't. I
I'm trying
can't.
all my candy. For
All right,
Halloween
let's
on
see.
Sunday.
Let's see who's gonna get the $25 gift card. All right,
Whew.
dig deep.
Are
Dig
you in
deep.
here?
No, I'm not. I
These
wish
are
I.
all the members.
No, the members are last week. These are non-members.
Ah.
So we wanted to make it.
Yeah,
fair.
because there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
Can I hold it and put
Yeah,
it right here?
yeah. Just don't look inside. Put it up high. You only take one out. I only have one $25 gift card. He's gonna take like 6 names out.
I'm reaching
All right.
real deep.
You're reaching real deep. All right. All right. You got
Pulling
one?
it,
You got one?
pulling it.
Who is it?
Dad build Z.
Dad builds.
Chris.
Chris.
Is he here?
It probably will be. He's been around. So Dad builds.
That's
Chris,
it.
congratulations, buddy.
$25.
That's awesome.
Good job, PJ. You did a great job. You were the star of the show. I know the people don't want you to go, but I do because you're driving me crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I love you.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you. You want to go show Mom the bat?
Yeah.
And if you can find the glasses, you can bring them back down.
Okay. Where's
And
the
you-
glasses though?
I don't know. They are somewhere up there.
Okay, bye. I'll see you in a minute, guys.
Watch.
Oh.
Chris is here.
Chris, congratulations, buddy.
congratulations, Chris.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad softball's over.
Oh my God. This was crazy. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
So Chris, I will if you can reach out to me too on Instagram or Twitter, and so I can grab your address, and we'll send that out to you tomorrow. What's up, guys? Should I leave this chair here? I think he's gonna come down again. I have a feeling.
There's a pretty good chance.
I think that's happening right now. There you go.
Guys, I'll be right here.
Nope, here he's coming back.
I know.
Watch the cameras.
I love it.
What's up? Are you
I
good?
couldn't find the glasses.
Oh, are you gonna stay for the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay for the show.
Ooh.
Wow. I did not expect
But
this.
how long is it?
It's like 3 hours.
I'm
I'm just
only
kidding.
gonna stay here for 1 hour. Yeah.
Mary, thank you so much. Mary. I just showed what you sent us. Thank you so much. These are gonna come in handy more than you know. Well, I'm sure you know,
I can
but
smell from here. Remember the skunk that I smelled through the window once?
there's a skunk in here?
No, remember the time?
Oh, because you have good sense. You
Yeah.
can smell anything. I was
No,
like,
I can smell the hand sanitizer when you put it right here.
I don't know how. I don't know how we're gonna do this show tonight, guys. But Steve, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
What's
bud.
going on? Are you ready for tonight?
I'm super ready. I've missed this. It's good to be here.
Joey's World says it's PJ Mania.
Love it.
Donna, thank you so much for being here. I know you always have a busy schedule, and you seem like you're everywhere. You're like Steve now. You guys are both on live streams nonstop, and I thank you for your time tonight.
Oh,
And let's just get right into it.
What are we doing?
We're rating the top 10 DVC Disney resorts.
Oh, I didn't do this.
That's okay. I did it for you.
What do you mean?
Yours is your my top 10 is your top 10.
He looks a whole lot less interested now.
I know. If you want, you can go play video games if you want. You don't have to stay.
Bye, PJ.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
He's on D&T, I guess. All right, watch the wires.
Yeah, he had already been removing the headphones. I could see it coming.
I'm out of here. That's it, guys.
Oh my god. So, PJ, shut that door, buddy. Thank you. Wow. I don't know if I could have did the whole show with them. I really don't. I would have been so off topic.
Love it.
But yeah, so I've been fortunate enough to stay at 6 out of these 10 resorts, the DVC resorts. There is 12. Steve and I were talking yesterday, and 2 of the resorts do have, the Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom have 2 kind of separate sections of DVC. So it's really 12. Kind of broke it down into 10, my top 10. I stayed at 6 of them. Very lucky. And I've been to all of them, whether it was for dinners or walking around. So I know, Donna, you must have been to every one of these, right?
I've not stayed actually at a few of them, but I have, like you, been to all of them for dining or walking around or meeting friends there or something like that. So yeah.
And Steve's the same way. I know Steve's been to a bunch, or if he hasn't stayed, he's done the same thing. Walking
Taking
around.
a lot of the DVC room tours as well. So
yes, that is pretty cool, Steve. And welcome in Team Marie Photography, Mickey's Magic, Captain Akron 27, Emily LSU Mom. What's going on? I hope I didn't miss you guys. Thank you guys all for being here. Number 10, actually, the first 4 from 10 to 6 are the 4 I haven't stayed at yet. Okay. So I mean, I could have probably put them in the top 6 if I stay there, but I didn't want to put them in the top 6. And I'll tell you reasons why. Old Key West. Old Key West. Hey guys, look at this.
That's very good.
I had some help here with my buddy Steve, who put this all together for me. Steve's working on how he's like my Yoda master. He's training me on how to do this stuff. But for now, since my life's a little hectic, he put this together for me. Thank you so much, Steve.
Oh, you're welcome.
But Old Key West, I haven't stayed there. Have you guys stayed there?
I have not stayed there.
I've not spent the night there, but I've been there a lot.
It looks amazing. I haven't seen this picture right here that you showed me. I haven't been on that side of the water. I've been out front. I've gone to eat at was it Olivia's?
Oh, I've eaten there. It's delicious.
I've eaten there with Steve.
Yep.
World. Such a great experience.
And it's got that kind of Disney vibe to it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Saratoga Springs type of only a couple floors. It's not like a big gigantic hotel. I really like it. I want to stay there. I know the contracts are like the shortest contracts right now. I think they expire in like 20 years or 22 years. I don't know the exact dates. I probably should have looked all these things up. But
you're just ranking it. We're not giving all the information.
True. So, Zach, thank you, Steve. See, this is why it's so good to have you back, bud.
That's good to be back.
But I want to stay here. Obviously, I want to stay everywhere. But so from what you guys has seen here, from walking around, what do you guys like? What do you guys think about it? What's your thoughts?
Go ahead, Donna.
Oh, me? Okay. Oh, well, it's really expansive, this resort. It's really beautiful. And I also had the pleasure of meeting Emily and her sisters there at the lobby, which was really beautiful. My issue with staying there as opposed to visiting there is it's so big and the buses take forever to get to the resort. So you need a lot of travel time if you stay there. But it's a lovely resort. The rooms are nice, and the amenities are great, and it's got that Key West vibe. So yeah,
it's also my number 10 too.
It was my 9. Just I didn't say that.
Oh yes, 9. Okay, yes, thank you, Donna.
Yeah,
number 9. Okay.
Look, this was Disney's first attempt, I believe, at getting a DVC going. I'm sure it was great back then. It's still a fantastic hotel. They're all absolutely beautiful and have their pros and cons. For me, this is the same thing Donna has. It's pretty massive. It's big. It is starting to get a little dated. Location in the world, it's kind of centralized, so it's not in Disney World. And so that's not a bad thing. But I just don't look forward to just like I gotta go stay at Old Key West anymore. So
I didn't realize it was that expensive. Donna, you said it's pretty expensive to stay here?
It's expensive if you don't have DVC. There's Saratoga and Animal Kingdom are the 3 cheapest as far as points go for the basic rooms at the basic seasons, because they all cost different points throughout the year during the seasons, whatever it depends on the season. But typically speaking, Old Key West, Saratoga, and Animal Kingdom are the cheaper ones.
Yes, that's correct.
And I'm checking out this pool. Is that a hidden Mickey like coming out of the slide?
It is, and there's actually 4 pools, but at this point, that's how big it is.
It's almost like Saratoga Springs. Then the way because I've never even looked at the map before. I mean, if it has a lot of bus stops, I know like Caribbean Beach is in the DVC, but like Saratoga, Caribbean Beach, and it looks like Old Key West. they have like multiple stops, which I didn't realize that. Oh my God, the room does look nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of these pictures are just from whatever rooms. They're not like any specific room. So
Right.
But they are
A little dated, though.
what's that?
It does look a little dated. The
It
date.
does look a little dated.
Definitely the rugs. The
Yeah.
beds look nice.
And they do have some that are like this, which are the better.
Yeah, that's
Is
really.
that the suite or the one bedroom?
I'm not 100% sure which ones are which, if I'm being honest. They had floor plans
That's
for
fine.
them, but I wasn't going to throw them all in here. So, but I just took some of the pictures. But this one's obviously a bigger one. It has a big living room, dining area. There's got to be
I
a
like
kitchen in
it.
this one. This is
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is your typical room right here with the 2 beds.
Yeah.
Rooms pull out to sofa beds also, so you can fit more people.
Oh, the previous this picture here.
Yep.
So
Well, that's cool. So the one you just showed with the beds, I only see, it looks like maybe 4 pillows per bed. And last night on Meg's stream, we were talking to Nate from Page and Mr. Morrow, and he does rate all these rooms, these resort tours that he does with how many pillows are on each bed. And I totally 100% agree with them. And I love my pillows. And this doesn't look like a lot of pillows. Hopefully in the closet there is extra.
I need at least 6 pillows on a bed.
Right, Donna?
Yeah, 6 pillows for that bed.
Unless, I only need 1 pillow if it's the one I showed last night on Meg's stream. If you have that pillow, that's the only pillow you need.
if you see right here next to me, there's space between the edge of the bed and the pillow. That's not acceptable.
No, unacceptable. I agree.
So Karen Cook says Old Key West has the biggest studios.
They are pretty big.
True.
That's cool. I mean, I want to stay here. I definitely want to stay here. But if we're ranking DVC, which, guys, I should have started the stream with this. First of all, Corner Sports, Avery and Julie McCown, welcome in. They cashed the check. We are official DVC members.
Nice.
As of this past weekend.
And
Congratulations. Where are you at?
Well, I'll let you know when we get to it
Oh,
on the list. But yeah,
I'm looking to get more in December, but my original one is not on property of Walt Disney World. It's off property.
right. I know. We are on Disney property, and we're very excited. And I bring in the family, especially the newest Jack, to this place that we're going to be staying at. It's going to bring so many memories, and I cannot wait. I love it, and we're excited. We're very excited. We got a lot of points.
Yeah.
We got 150, so
Nice.
we have a ton of points. So we're full throttle. So Donna, we'll be down there a lot.
I love it. I cannot wait. And you have a built-in babysitter right here. So
Built-in babysitter, built-in minivan.
yep, I do it all.
She does
I love
indeed.
She is the best. And I love the laugh, Donna. You're the best. Piccolo Trusky loves Disney is in the house. What's up, Piccolo Trusky? I wanted everybody to win the $25 gift card. I really did. But I secretly wanted PJ to pull Piccolo Trusky's name just to hear him try to say it. Because I wrote it how I say it. Sorry, Dad Builds. I wanted you to win too. But I'm just saying, I wanted PJ to pick that name. All right. So you get any more clips on Old Key West? You want to move on?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going to probably be surprised, and I might get some backlash in the chat for my number 9. Steve, I think you were a little.
You got the next one wrong for sure. That's
yeah,
okay.
and I think everyone's going to disagree with me on this next one. It's not as bad, maybe. Well, maybe worse than the Pandora Rise debate we still have going on. My number 9 is the Grand Flow. The Grand Floridian, I believe it or not. I've been in there. I've seen the orchestra. We've walked around. We've had drinks. We've walked the grounds outside from the Poly to here, and it's beautiful. It's got a little old school vibe. I just don't have any desire to stay here whatsoever. I almost put this number 10. I can't believe it. I'm dying to hear what you guys rank this. I'm sure it's top 3, but what do you have, Steve?
I actually have it at number 5, but
Okay.
it is something that it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, when I used to walk into the Grand Floridian, I felt out of place. And you got to remember, the DVC is totally separate from the regular hotel. It's themed similarly, but it is a whole different experience and a whole different setup. But it is absolutely beautiful. It's very grand. I love all the ones that are right there on the Magic Kingdom, because it's the hardest park to get to. I don't really use Disney transportation anymore. for buses and things like that, I'll use the monorail and that. So it's easy for me to just hop in the car and drive wherever I want to go. But to get to the Magic Kingdom is so much nicer not having to go through the Ticket and Transportation Center. You can just take the resort monorail around, hop in there, and it's pretty impressive. But I think it's gorgeous, and I love this hotel, this resort.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, it's breathtaking. I think I would rather stay at Old Key West, even though I put Old Key West 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just not dying to go see this place. I mean, in their rooms. I mean, I've seen the rooms on some vlogs, and I don't know. Donna, where'd you have this? I'm curious.
7.
You did? Wow. So 9, 5, and 7. I would have not have guessed that.
All over the map. I love the Grand Floridian. It's a beautiful hotel. I love the, architecture and the design and everything, but I always feel a little out of my comfort zone there. Like I'm afraid I'm going to break something or something.
Well, look, this is Zip Bag of Donuts over here. So how do you think I feel when I walk in?
I love going there to visit, and when they were there, the band and everything. Now, though, the band's not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big disappointing factor for me. Again, it's really big and expansive, and I believe you have to walk outside to go to your rooms, which for me is a downer because, as you know, in Florida, it rains a lot.
Right.
And you'll never know when a pop-up shower, it could be perfectly sunny, and then all of a sudden, bam, it'll rain all over you. And if you're trying to get to your room from the main building and you have to walk, a quarter of a mile or a half a mile, you may be doing it and getting soaked to the bone. Because that's happened to me at other places.
I've seen that actually on a vlog, and that was one of the things I said, geez, I didn't realize that. And that was one of the, that's how I rated this. One of the factors that I put in on my rating system for this.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Donna.
Well, and of all the resorts, outside of being able to watch the fireworks or see the castle at night, this one doesn't have the Disney feel to it.
It doesn't.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's why it's only number 5 on my list. Otherwise, it would have been higher probably. But it is it's ridiculously gorgeous. I mean, it is one of the most elegant, beautiful hotels or resorts I've ever seen. So, is
it the third hotel from the third oldest? Wasn't it Contemporary, Poly, then Grand Flow? Was Grand Flow second? Preston?
You mean around Bay Lake?
No, being built. Like when
I thought it was Poly Contemporary Grand, or I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. I thought Contemporary was the first one, but I could be wrong. the other trivia guy.
Well, I didn't study, so
on the spot.
I can tell you that they're all 3 very similar in points.
Right.
They're all 3 all 3 of these outside of the theming, the 3 of these resorts are basically identical.
Yeah.
Except for they have different amenities, different restaurants, things like that. But outside of that, for location and all other intents and purposes in DVC, it's all the same outside of the theming.
So this is one place I haven't eaten at. We've gone on some monorail crawls. I've had a few drinks here, but I've never eaten here. I know they had Misner's, which was Dave's obviously favorite. Now they have what is it? It's the Rose.
The Enchanted Rose.
The Enchanted Rose. I haven't been to the Enchanted Rose. Have you guys eaten here?
Many times. I've eaten at the Grand Floridian Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not themed. It doesn't have characters or anything like that. But it's a great place to meet friends and things because it's quieter. You can usually get a reservation, no problem. And the food is really good. Also to note, though, if you want to stay here, is the Victoria and Albert's is there.
Yes, we've actually had reservations there and canceled them at the last minute. But that was one of the places we wanted to eat, and I heard it's unbelievable.
Which one was the one you wanted to eat?
Victoria. What'd you just say?
Victoria and Albert's.
Yeah.
Victoria and Albert's. Yep.
That is definitely an upscale. As far as 1900 Fair goes, I go there for the characters because to me the rest of the food is the same on property everywhere else you go. It's a typical buffet like you'd find at Chef Mickey's or any of the other ones. But it's the characters that you're going to get that are not. It's the stepsisters, which are absolutely hilarious.
So Nicole and PJ went to that when we were at opening day for Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, really?
They went there to eat breakfast, and they loved it.
Yeah, that's.
I could change the picture. I forgot. Sorry.
No, that's fine. And Preston, real quick, yes, if you go back a little bit, we just opened your bat. PJ was more than he was very calm tonight, but he opened up your bat and absolutely loved it. And thank you so much, Preston. We appreciate it, buddy.
I can tell you that there are 147 DVC rooms at the Grand Floridian.
Ooh, that's a good fun fact, Steve. Thanks. Oh,
and it looks like this.
See, I don't like heights, so that scares me.
I love being up and taking pictures of that kind of stuff.
Me too. I love that.
Well, that looks blurry.
Yeah, it looks good though. Geez, maybe I should did a little more research before I rank these. This looks nice.
But now, like Donna said though, and I used to feel this way. I felt out of place when I walked into this place, just for the first time. Then after I'm going, I'm like, well, now I go sit and listen to the guy play the grand piano on the ground, or I used to listen to the orchestra up in the balcony, and it's just a fantastic place to go hang out. And there's also a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, I think, or no, it's the T one. What's it called, Donna?
You can have the Princess Tea.
Yeah, that's it.
You can also have like an adult tea at the tea room, which I also enjoy. I do a mother-daughter thing traditionally with Sam every year, which is really nice. Yes, Patrick.
Is Ariel at this tea place that you speak of?
No, I think it's Cinderella and Aurora, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, move on.
Yeah.
I mean, the rooms look great. Obviously, the rooms look great. Okay, maybe I do want to stay here.
This is basically themed after Mary Poppins. It's got that Mary Poppins feel to it. Yeah. I think there's even some like the carousel and horses and the penguins are in this. But it's themed towards that elegant Mary Poppins theming.
Yeah,
I like it. Do you have any more?
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
All
right. So very surprising, guys, with the Grand Floridian. I know. I'm sorry, chat. I had it 9. Steve had it 5. Donna surprisingly had it 7. I can't wait to hear the rest of these. And we're already we're over a half hour in. We're only in number 8. So I will kick off number 8. This might surprise some people too. I'm going with Animal Kingdom.
You definitely got this one wrong.
Oh, yeah.
We've
got this one wrong.
This is our next place that we are staying as a family. So I will get firsthand on this place. But like I said, my bottom 4 were the 4 places I haven't stayed at. So we've eaten here. We've walked around. It is beautiful. I just had it. I just like the other ones a lot better. So what did you guys have? Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom for me is number 2.
Me too.
Wow. Too. And Steve, you just recently stayed here.
I stayed here 8 weeks ago, and I stayed at Kidani Village, which is the horseshoe-looking one. It's there's one negative for me, and basically this is one of the, I think it's one of the newer ones. It's only 13 years old. It came out in 2007, but it's also still one of the cheaper ones. But there's a Savannah view and there's a non-Savannah view. The Savannah view around the horseshoe, and actually I got the map. You can kind of see what this is around Kidani Village. Looks like this. Now this is very deceiving because this resort is a monstrous resort. And I stayed way up here with it, not that yellow circle.
Like, hold on, right here, like an elephant or something, or like tusks.
They have zebras, giraffes, wildebeest.
The shape of the.
Oh, it's like a tusk. You mean?
I don't know. It's like horns or
elephant tusks. I think
elephant tusk.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sorry, Steve.
This one way up here in the corner, I stayed, and I bet 12 times a day I had to walk from here to the front lobby, which is all the way back over here. This is also where Sanaa is, but. Absolutely gorgeous hotel, and I would walk that. I mean, it'd take me 5 to 10 minutes to get from my room to the front lobby, all indoors. But where you see that zebra and you see that giraffe, wandering animals 24 hours a day. I would sit on the balcony doing my work and just with my laptop and just watch the animals graze just until all day long while I was working.
And I agree with seeing the animals, because we've eaten there and we've gone out on like the community balcony just to take a quick view, and that's the best part. So that's the other thing. If you're staying here, I think it makes a huge difference what room you're staying in, because if you have a parking lot view compared to a preferred view where you could see the animals like Steve could, I think that makes a world of difference. And the other thing, like Jennifer Piccolo said, it's so far from everything.
It is, but to be fair too, that's another thing. Location in Disney World, it's as far southwest in Disney World as you get, far west. But there are lots of spots along the way in the lobby and everything that you can still see all the animals. You can actually go out on a deck and see them and everything. So if you want to see animals, you can still see them regardless of where you're staying. But if you look down the bottom left-hand corner of that map right there, right here is Jumbo House.
Yep.
It's much smaller and much.
That's where Nick lives, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, this thing is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic hotel. Despite the length, this is what I would go see right here.
Right. Robin, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, it's you did it right, Steve. You definitely had the preferred room. But I don't know. If I didn't have that room, I don't think this would be. If I was looking at the parking lot, it would make the world a difference. Like,
so there's
the Savannah view to make it worth your while, because you are so removed from everything, and that's one of the reasons I like going there. Is it's like the least Disney. It's like you're in a whole nother world, and for me, that's why I like it. I don't always necessarily want Disney theming and characters and all that stuff. This is like a cultural experience where you're experiencing Africa and the Sanaa and the Savannah, and it's a whole nother realm, and that's what I like about it.
You also get bread service, which is
I know bread service.
That's amazing. So,
and you get the zebra domes.
You can get zebra domes. So yeah, Boma, which I think is over at Jumbo House, though.
Yes, that's correct.
Boma is one of the best restaurants on property. So
Nicole's not in the chat, but I think that's might be where we ate. Mickey, aka Lisa, what's going on, Mickey fan?
Well, Boma is a buffet in Jico, or is it Jico House? Is that what it's called?
The cooking place, yes.
The cooking place, yeah. That's the other one. This is the kind of the partial of the horseshoe that you can see as it's coming back around the.
And Jico, I might add, is really a high caliber restaurant. It's gourmet, so you'll get some unique dishes there for sure. And then also quick service, that's the other thing. If you're staying at Kidani, you have to go to Jumbo House to get to the quick service, which is the Mara. There is no quick service at Kidani, but the gift shop in the lobby does sell things like sandwiches. They sell 3 packs of zebra domes, snacks, things like that. But you're not going to get a quick service restaurant unless you bus it over, and you have to bus over to Jumbo House or drive.
Well, it's all about how you want a vacation too. If you're going to spend some time in your hotel, in my opinion, this is it's a better visual hotel. But like Donna said, there's some inconveniences and there's not a quick service restaurant and things like that. But the view here, I think, is unmatched. Just because Jumbo House is like a circle, but stops right before it closes. This is like a horseshoe. I mean, you can see across and look at the animals, and they're out at night, and you can watch them feed them, and it's pretty cool. And
I have to say, being that I live in Florida now, I like to go to Animal Kingdom for like a staycation, because it's like getting away from Florida and everything. It's taking a trip, but I'm only 10 minutes from my house. It's great.
And Donna did a review, or Resort TV 1 did the review, I think, of where I saw Richard on another balcony at a different level. I mean, they have some 2-story.
We were so fortunate. I had enough points banked up from the previous year to stay in a 3-bedroom Savannah view. All our own bathrooms, our own bedrooms, a full kitchen, that enormous balcony. It was just spectacular.
Donna, you should have hit me up. I don't mind the couch. and Corey did a great vlog here of staying club level, which was awesome, and the food and everything that you can get club level. And I've stayed club level once. I'll get to the place that I stayed club level before. That just is like the icing on the cake if you can do that. But Yeah, these pictures and these views are definitely. I'm looking forward to staying here. And welcoming Nicole. Nicole, where do we eat here? She has the better memory of us. But yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna go here soon.
You're going to
Next
really
year.
love it, Patrick. I really think you're going to change where it is on your list after you stay there.
I probably will. Steve, you got any more pitches?
That's it for this one.
And you guys both had number 2. That's amazing. Next up for number 7
Mhm.
is the Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, man.
Fort Wilderness. The Wilderness Lodge. We've this could be really high. This is the last one of the DVC resorts that I haven't been to.
Yes.
And out of the 4, I really want to go to this. The pool looks unbelievable. We've eaten here before. I forget the name of the place where we ate at, where if you ask for ketchup, they bring over like 22 of them.
Canyon.
Yes. And I believe we're near the water. So it must be the campground areas where we went for a Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, not only once, but twice, which is no longer there anymore. It was amazing. I love this resort, and it's out of the ones we haven't stayed at, it's the one I want to stay at the most. Where did you guys have these ranked?
Mine's number 1, but this is no thing on Steve or anything, but that's actually a picture of Fort Wilderness, which is the campground and cabins.
I know. I didn't think anybody else would say anything about it. So.
But just so we know, this is Wilderness Lodge. I own at Copper Creek, which is my home resort, which is the newer DVC there. And I put it at my number 1 because it's like going into another place. You go there and you're in the Pacific Northwest. There's stonework and fountains and bridges and water features, and it's just like going into nature. There you go. And it's just incredible. I could spend all day just in the lobby. It's just amazing. I love it there.
It is the fireplace, everything about that lobby.
Close to Magic Kingdom, you can take a boat over to Magic Kingdom, and
we did, yes.
Yeah.
We actually, when we were staying at Bay Lake, we took the boat over for dinner, and this place is legit. I can't wait. I can't wait to stay here.
Their quick service, the Roaring Fork, is really good. And one of the things I do like about Copper Creek and not Boulder Ridge, the older side, is that to get to your room at Copper Creek, you go right through the main lobby. So you don't have to go outside. You don't have to deal with the elements. You go up the elevator and walk to your room, and you're good. So that's a factor for me.
Yeah, I had this number 6 on my list, and the reason being is I think there's a big stark difference between Copper Creek and Boulder Ridge.
Yeah, you're right.
And so lumping them together doesn't quite do it as well for me. I actually stayed at Copper Creek with Shep one night. And like Boulder Ridge was built in 2000. Yeah. And the other resort, Copper Creek, was 2017. Mm-hmm. So there's a 17-year difference between the two of them. It's a neat little thing. Between theming wise, A+, I'll give it that. I don't like its location, even though it is close to Magic Kingdom, because anything that's close to Magic Kingdom to me needs to either be on the monorail loop or it's kind of a waste. They don't have the backyard barbecue anymore. I had a horrible experience at Whispering Canyon twice. They weren't even rude to me, if that helps. I just haven't had good luck or good experiences with this. Now, theming wise, it's great. Location and all the other stuff, I'm just not a fan of much of it. But it is a gorgeous resort. The lobby is impeccable. It's fantastic, but I don't spend most of my time in the lobby. So
yeah.
And that's what we've seen so far. We've seen the lobby. We've eaten at the place that you said.
Point outdoor lounge. It's amazing.
Oh, look at that right there. And spoiler alert, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be rating all the Disney pools. So Steve, keep this pitch up.
It's gorgeous. I just love it there.
Well, it also matters too. There's also, you can get the cabins that are way expensive on point wise considered, but they're a whole different experience from everything else that you're going to see at to lump this all together is like a it is a harder task to do to
Yeah.
rank it as a group, because those cabins are probably number one.
Yeah, I
Right.
stayed in a cabin for one night.
Oh, how was it?
Banked my points for forever, and had enough for one night at the cabin, and it was amazing. I mean, we saw the boats going by and the water pageant, and we ordered cookies and milk to be delivered from room service. It was just a whole nother experience. The blinds in there go up and down by remote control. It was so
Oh
we
my
were
gosh.
all the buttons and everything. It was great. The cabins are amazing. But I think
Well, it's on the list.
that's a Fort Wilderness cabin. That's different.
It is.
Yeah.
Real quick, welcome in Vipre Project. They go live tonight, 9:00.
Mhm.
Ed Mindy, welcome in. I appreciate it. And who else did I see? Herschel Linney and Tim Pruitt. I think I said hi to you guys earlier, but welcome in again if I didn't. You got any more pitches?
That's it.
But I will say, for a non-DVC, the Fort Wilderness cabins are great for families. It's a great value. It's like having your own little space. And there's even outside of the room, there's like places for the kids to play and ride their bikes. So when my girls were little, that's what we would stay at. And before we were DVC, we would get the cabin at Fort Wilderness. So,
And we went around. I don't know, Nicole. What was it? Now I'm confused. I know I saw it on Resort TV 1 where I believe it's the campground where they decorate for Christmas and Halloween.
yeah, you can rent a golf cart, but you got to do it like 6 months in advance. And you can drive around and see all the lights. It's so much fun. They do it for Halloween usually and for Christmas. And that's a fun activity to do. So much fun.
I think, I would love to do that. And I'm so sad that the Backyard Barbecue, we did that twice, and
That was
we had so much fun. And I got to tell you, it was a completely different experience both times. We ended up paying the extra, I think it was $15 a person, maybe not as much for PJ, but I think it was, Nicole, you could correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was only $10, might have been only $10 more. And to upgrade your ticket to where you got in, I think it was a half hour earlier before anyone else, you got to get everyone's autograph, which was when the characters are coming out, they only come out for like maybe like 20-minute stints. And then you would have to either, no matter if you were eating or you're middle of dancing or doing whatever, you would have to try to get over, get your autographs and everything. With the upgrade, you got all the autographs out of the way. You got to eat, get to the buffet before everybody got to it. I know, it's not there anymore and times are different now if we were to do that now, but it was just such a great experience. And we were right next to the dance floor where the first time we went, we were set back where we were having to watch PJ, you know what I mean? And like stand up just to see where he was at or get onto the dance floor to keep an eye on him. But when we were upgraded, we were right there. We could just sit there and just enjoy it a lot better. For the $10, it was so much worth it.
absolutely.
But I'm so sad that it's gone.
Me too. I really enjoyed that backyard barbecue. Like I said,
And beer and wine was included.
I know. And we used to do it every year with our girls, and then the tradition was to do that and then go to the Halloween party. And that was just such a magical night for us. But, it's gone. And my girls.
Of the 3 dinner shows, it's the only one I didn't get to do. It's the one I want to do the most. I kept trying to get my family to go to it. They wouldn't. They were like, no, let's do this one. And then finally, the last year we did it, I had it booked, and they wanted to change the Hoop-de-Doo review, which I was not a fan of. I told them I wasn't going to be a fan of it. They weren't a fan of it. And the next trip we had this planned, they closed it.
Oh.
So I did not ever get to experience it. Unfortunately, I was not happy. I'm still not happy.
And we went there before I was into vlogging. So I have some videos of PJ dancing with the characters and whatnot, but this would have been a great one to vlog. Yeah, Nicole said it was only $10 extra a person, which was, oh my God. When you're talking Disney money, that's like a pretzel with some cheese at Magic Kingdom. It was worth it. But we're closing in on 50 minutes and we're barely halfway through. Bay Lake Tower is my number 6, unless you had any more clips, Steve, that you wanted to show.
That's a nice shot.
That's a great shot. So we've stayed, like I said, at 6 of them, and this is number 6 on my list. I really like this. I mean, the location's great. The room I felt like I was in a hotel rather than a resort. Where did you guys have this ranked? First off,
It's ranked number 4 for me.
Number 3 for me.
okay, so I figured this would be a little bit higher, but I mean, you can't beat the location. You can't beat watching the fireworks. Our view, actually. So if you look right past, we were on the same, I think, level, Nicole. Yes, we're in the same level as the bridge, which was so convenient.
Yeah.
And we would go to the right, keep going. Nope, yep, keep going right there. That's where we were. So we got to see the pageant go by, which was, it seemed like it was going on all night long, which was great. In the pool, I loved the Bay Lake pool. It had a massive slide. Yep. There was one night that we spent there because this also has sentimental feeling to us because it was on our very first trip. We were lucky enough to spend at three DVC resorts on our very first trip. We were there, I think, 11 or 12 days. We started at Saratoga, went to Bay Lake and the beach club. But Bay Lake, one night we were at the pool after the parks closed and the pool was open and we got to stay there. We were the only 3 in the pool. Wow. It was just like amazing. I have some videos of PJ just screaming going down the slide, and it was so memorable and absolutely loved it. You can't beat. And that was it. That was it. Because I remember if you get to that right where the Mickey is on the stairs, to the right where the stairs start to turn, there was a ton of spiders, and PJ would scream every time we go by them. But we just love that pool so much. It looks small right there, but it was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sorry, when I re-up, this is one of the final 3 where I'm looking to make my home resort. So, and it has the DVC lounge at the top of the world lounge. Is incredible to be up there, and they have the 7-layer chocolate cake from Evan.
Goodness.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, and staying through David's, because we rented through David's DVC rental, and we still got to go in that elevator up to the lounge, which was was awesome. Yeah.
Amazing.
So we got to see the fireworks up there. Actually, we got to see Happily Ever After open a night from there.
Nice.
The very first night, because we were in the park. We were in Magic Kingdom for the last day of Wishes. Mm-hmm. And then the very next night was Happily Ever After, and we watched them from up top there. So we didn't get to see kind of, with animatronics or not the animatronics, but the projection.
Right.
So we didn't, it was nice later on when we got to see that up close. But that was the first night we got to see it opening night.
That's so cool. Yeah,
the rooms are amazing. Look at the views. I mean,
that's what does it for me for this one. Not necessarily the rooms. But I do love the view, and the rooms are very, I love the breakfast nook with the little booth and everything. I think it's a good size.
See, we didn't have that kind of nook. Ours was like a regular, maybe whatever it is, a studio, the smallest one, and it was it felt cramped with 3 people.
Yeah, I don't see, and I sound so spoiled, but I like to stay not in the studios if I can. And with 3 of us adults, we need that space and the extra bathroom and all that. Mm-hmm. Also, when you upgrade to the 1-bedroom or more, you get in-room laundry, which for me is a big deal.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
toaster in the room.
Steve, there you go. You may know. Corey Fiasco, what is up, buddy?
What's up, Corey?
Nice to see you, dude. Corey, where'd you have Bay Lake Tower in your DVC rankings? So, I mean, and we've had apps and drinks over at the the Wave. I was going to say the Green Wave, but the Wave. I was thinking of Tulane, the Wave, and you can't beat it when you can just walk over to the Contemporary and Magic Kingdom.
Kingdom, even if you want to.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom was it was nice to not have to wait when you saw the buses and the monorails getting packed. You could just walk home. So it has its bonuses for sure. But yeah, so Steve, is that all you have for a slide?
I like the 4 pictures of the Space Mountain there, by the way.
And absolutely.
Good.
Number 5 on my list was the Boardwalk.
Oh, boy.
Where did you guys have this?
8.
10.
Wow, 8 and 10. Oh my gosh. We maybe because this was the only we stayed at the Boardwalk. Our only trip was our a weekend getaway. It was the only trip we've stayed went without PJ. So Nicole and I stayed at the Boardwalk, and it was just you could walk to Jelly Rolls. You could walk home from Jelly Rolls. I should put it more. It was I love the Boardwalk. I mean, I just love everything about the Boardwalk. It could have been even higher. I love the area of the Yacht Club Beach Club Boardwalk where you can walk to like Hollywood Studios, Epcot. It's just a great location. I love the rooms. I didn't go to the pool. This is one of the pools that I think we've stayed at every place we've stayed. We've gone to their pool.
That scares you. You know it.
It's a scary, ridiculous, scary clown's mouth, which I do not want any part of. But we also went in January, so it was not ideal weather for the Boardwalk pool.
So location is the only reason why it's not number 10 on my list, because otherwise I stayed here 4 weeks ago. Creepiest place, way outdated. I will tell you, they cut the clown down.
They did.
They're redoing the pool. So the clown, the old creepy clown, which is coming up here, is gone. Mm-hmm. There's chairs in here where you sit that are people, like they're creepy looking people with their face and their body, and their legs go out and come down, their arms or the hand rest and everything. It's like a carnival. It is. It is creepy.
But they also have what's the lounge? What's the lounge inside there? Why can't I think of it?
Oh, it was closed. Is it the attic? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Abracadabra?
Nope. Abracadabra is on the Boardwalk. This is the lounge that
I don't know the name of that one.
Oh my God. Dave is going to be so mad at me.
There's the one called the attic. There's a creepy clown.
Oh my gosh.
There's the creepy clown. You guys were there right before you went to Jelly Rolls to meet up with me, Steve.
Oh, you're talking about that's not in the board. That's not. Is that the radio lounge? Is what you're talking about? The
not the radio.
It's the one where the radios were playing.
Isn't that in Beach Club or Yacht Club?
Yeah, I think it's the one he's talking about. Where the one where you went upstairs. That's right there on your left.
Someone's gonna say it in the chat.
Ale and Compass.
Yeah, no, it's not Ale and Compass. Elizabeth C, welcome in Bellevue. There it is.
That's the radio one that I'm talking about.
Okay.
There, I think there's some like radios over there. It was closed. It's still closed.
Is it?
Was when I was there.
Yeah, look at the slide looks amazing. It looks like an old wooden roller coaster theme, but that clown face, come on.
Yeah, it's creepy. And again, this was from 1996 is when this one built when it was opened. It's old. It's it's outdated. Mm-hmm. I will tell you that I'll have a room tour coming out, but there were cracks and things. It was in desperate need of repair. Yeah. So.
And for me, again, there's no quick service in the hotel itself. You have to actually walk out on the boardwalk to get food. And if you have kids that are hungry now and you have to go walk all the way down there to get a pizza or something, it's a bit of a inconvenience, I think, if you're paying all that to be there.
But they do have that little bed sticking out underneath the TV like Animal Kingdom did too. You can put, dude, it's a third bed. It is cool. It's actually a third bed and it makes a huge difference.
They do have that. They have that at Caribbean Beach and the Riviera as well.
Polynesian as well.
Yep, Polynesian as well. You're right. Rob Fuzz, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm going to throw this at 8. I'm going to switch. I'll probably switch once we go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, the guy's taking the picture in the mirror.
Yeah, I did not take this picture.
No, I know you didn't.
I'm like, Steve, you look good. You look jacked, Steve.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Andy J, welcome in. Nice to see you. So this was number 5. Are we all done with the slides?
Yep.
So number 4 for me is Saratoga Springs. This is our home place. This is our DVC home. I just love this. This almost creeped up to the top 3 for me. This was the very, very, very first place we've stayed when we went to Disney in 2017. And walking in, I was like, this just had the Florida feel. It didn't have the great like Disney feel, but it was like a resort. I love this. I love how they have the golf course I was sold on that. Love golfing. I loved because we stayed at Congress Park, because this is huge, just like Old Key West and Caribbean Beach. There's a lot of bus stops, but we stayed at Congress and we could walk to Disney Springs.
Mhm.
You could take the boat over if you wanted to go to the Riviera or the French Quarters, or I forget where else, but obviously Disney Springs. Just love this resort. I love their quick serve restaurant. All the food was delicious. The pool is awesome. This is one of the 2 resorts that have the spas. That was another reason why I wanted to stay there, to get my belly rubbed. And there's all those little things I love about this resort. It's a little off the beaten path, but like I said, it's near Disney Springs. Where did you guys have this on your list? And I'm sorry, we're going over the hour. I'm gonna have to apologize to Walt for Mouse Talk. We'll try to speed these last 3 up after this.
It's number 9 for me.
Number 9, go Steven. Donna's probably 10.
It was 8.
8.
Me and Donna appear to have the same taste in these.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close.
Look, this is another resort. Other than the fact that it's near a golf course, there's not a lot going on here for me at all. It is huge. It's a huge resort. It's another one of those. It's
getting around is so hard.
Yeah, there it is.
It is. No, and I agree. It stinks when you're, going around.
It's got like 6 bus stops or something like that.
It does.
It's dated. I'm not gonna lie. Only reason why this is number 9 is because Old Key West was worse.
See, they like you said though, they just refurbished their rooms. Have you seen the new refurbished rooms?
Again, I don't spend a lot of time in the rooms, so it's all more about theming and location and convenience and the restaurants and all that other stuff for me. This might be the biggest one. I don't know if it is the biggest one or not.
It could be the biggest one,
but it's massive. Yeah. And now it does have the artist palette, or I'm sorry, artist.
Yeah, you're right.
Artist palette, and it also has the Surf and Turf Club. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Maybe it's just Turf Club. Turf Club. Got a bug. Sorry. Turf Club Bar and Grill. I've had reservations half a dozen times there and never been able to go. It's themed after a horse racing atmosphere. I just
what's up, Stacy Rogers?
He's on Saratoga Springs in upstate New York, from what I'm understanding, like the horse where the horse races are.
Yep.
Where the theming comes in from. And I've heard that, all the restaurants and the quick service there are excellent. It's just so far out of the way to get there.
It's I believe it's right next to Old Key West too.
It is.
When you take the Magical Express, they usually stop at Old Key West first and then head over there. Yeah. We love the Artist Palace. We love that Surf and Turf. We've eaten there. And I'm just the golf course and being so close to Disney Springs. I loved it.
See this little white circle right here?
Yep.
I'm circling. That's the lobby.
Yep.
So if you're out,
definitely. If you're not close, like we've stayed here twice and been close to the lobby. So if you were far apart, which is one of the reasons why I didn't like the Riverside, because we stayed at the Riverside and we were so far away, it took forever to get to the pool, forever to get to the front to get a coffee. My coffee was cold by the time I walked it back to the room. So it definitely, you have to stay at the right spots. I agree with you there. And the only downside is you can see the balloon from Disney Springs.
You can see this from across the way of Disney Springs. I got a lot of pictures from just about a week ago when I was there, and it's a gorgeous. Again, it's nice looking. No Disney DVC resort is bad, but if we're comparing it to the other ones, it's not it for me.
All right. Well, you want to move on, Donna?
Wait, there's the I've got a few more. Hang on. There's the pictures of the pool.
Yep. That's not even the main pool.
No, I just got some of them. And then these are some of the pictures of the bigger rooms, I think.
Yeah.
That one. There's a picture of the carpets a little outdated in these as well, unless some of them have been redone. But
yeah, because when we stayed here twice, these don't look like anything of what we've stayed in.
Okay. That's how I remember them. So yeah.
So yeah, we stayed in the preferred section. So I don't know if those rooms are different, but I definitely don't remember that type. But anyway, you want to move on to number 3?
Ready for you.
Number 3 is the most recent place we've stayed, the Riviera. Oh my God. Like, this could be number 1.
Mhm.
This was amazing. And the story goes, we had a regular room. We checked in, and it actually was a handicap room, which is nothing wrong with that. But everything that we saw online was not what we had our heart set on. The beds were extra lower. The bathrooms were a little bit different. And we didn't complain. We just went up and said, look, we didn't sign up for this room when we're spending all this money because it's not a cheap resort. And they were so apologetic that we ended up getting a 1-bedroom studio, which I did a vlog on, and night and day. Oh my God, the 1-bedroom studio. Oh no, I don't think it was a studio. So it was a 1-bedroom resort. Unbelievable. So like you say, Steve, you don't stay in the resort, in the room, but walking around this place, and I know you guys have walked around here.
Yeah.
The quick serve, the brick oven pizza that I had here.
Yep.
We ate at the character breakfast. Was it not Tortellino's? What's it called? Is it
Topolino's?
Topolino's. We did that. The only thing that I say is a downside is the hype of being outside up top there, watching the fireworks everywhere. You can barely see any of the fireworks. I mean, you'll see the fireworks, but it's not like mind blowing like you are at the Contemporary. You know what I mean? Or Bay Lake, where you're that close. Everything is so far off in the distance. Epcot's fairly close. But I just loved everything except the pool. I wasn't too thrilled about the pool. The pool didn't do anything for me.
Nicole, first off, Nicole says, yes, Zippity Dad, that is exactly what the rooms look like at Saratoga Springs. So
Really?
anyways,
Can we switch our home resort?
this resort, I don't know why that was very underwhelming there. This resort is actually probably my second ranked number 2 for me right now as to where my home resort's going to be. I've been up there. You don't get to see a lot of the good fireworks, but this has a lot of views for a long, long, long way that you can see a lot of different things.
Yep.
I love the architecture in it. I love the pool. Is again, I'm not a pool guy that goes to these resorts just to swim in the pool. It is a very underwhelming pool if that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a fantastic resort. It's all modernized and like clean and up to date. The pictures of Walt throughout this resort are incredible. I've got several of them. There's several different lounges. There's a lounge on different levels. Of course, the terrace at the top. This is really close. The only reason why it's not my number 1 right now is because I'm trying to get into another one. We'll find out in a minute. But
that's not the pool. That's not the main pool, I should say.
No, but the resort itself is not huge. But this is also a stop on the Skyliner, which makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and there's the pool, which the slide's pretty decent, but it's not. I feel like the pool could have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It definitely got that European vibe that throughout the whole entire resort. Like you said, the Skyliner. Oh my God! So that's why Pop is one of our favorite resorts. Just the Skyliner is so mint. Just to jump on that, it goes so fast to any of the places you want to go. Epcot, Hollywood Studios. That's a great shot right there.
Beautiful.
Took me a while to get up there to get that one.
Yeah, I would say so. But yeah, we loved it here. We loved the food here. Look at that's pretty cool. I mean, that'll be good for Jack. I don't think PJ went in that section at all.
Well, the next picture is what sold me on this resort. One of the very first things I saw in this entire resort when I went over to see it was this right here.
Oh, I was going to say the bocce.
I love that too. But
that's cool.
Tiles that make up these 2 murals. There's one on the other end too. There's I think the other one's tangled. Absolutely gorgeous, incredible how all these little bitty tiles were done.
Yeah, I love mosaics. And my only complaint about those is I wish they had done some kind of lighting, like where the swirls and the stars are. That would have been so spectacular and over the top.
Yeah, good point, Donna.
Like they do at the ground at Epcot where they put the little lights in there. They could have done that here and turned them on and off.
Exactly.
Elena, welcome in. Aloha. Yeah, this resort is so good. And that's right there. That looks so you can see the TV off past like the dishwasher. Right below that is that same kind of type of bed that folds out.
Oh, and there's a toaster for Steve.
Yes.
It is the toaster for Steve.
All these toasters, to be clear. But so like you can see the picture in the upper right hand corner too. One of the things I like about this resort is Disney is very prominent throughout its art in this hotel. There's
Yeah.
pictures not only of just Walt, but of Disney itself too. And there's one, I think there's another one. I can't tell what that one is. There's another one too somewhere that had, I saw some other pictures, but I like the artwork in that hotel too. It's
It's amazing.
There's a great aerial poster or picture, I should say, in the main hallways.
This is probably where I'm going to wind up at my home resort because I don't think I'll get into the other one, but I like it a lot.
It was the points were very expensive because we took the tour once we were here.
Well, it's brand new, so
It's brand new, yeah. And they were, I forget what they were jumping up to. They were like in 180, 190 range per point.
Yeah, they're high.
Very, very high. But
For me. And the only reason I put it at number 4 because I love the Skyliner and everything about this resort. But when I talked to my DVC agent, he said if you buy points at the Riviera,
Yeah.
you can only use them at the Riviera. You cannot use them anywhere else.
that's kind of
Factor for where I put it at 4. But as a resort, it's almost like top for beauty and function and all of that.
I totally agree. Yep. Nicole was saying there, we were so close. I thought we were buying into it when we were there. And we were very, very close to buying it, but we backed off, and I'm kind of glad we did. And Steve, I know you said Wilderness was number 2. You said this was number 2 for what you were going to buy. Would you have this on your list?
Oh, it's number 3.
Number 3.
Wilderness is not where I'm going to get to, just to be clear.
Oh, no. What did you say was 2? Was it Bay Lake? Bay Lake.
Like,
Okay.
Bay Lake, then this one will be 2, and then number 1 will be coming up.
And so this was really hard for me. Are we on number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right. 2 is the Beach Club for me. I mean, if I could pick, I'd rather the Yacht Club here if Yacht Club was DVC, because I like the Yacht Club better than the Beach Club. But since they're kind of connected,
You only like the aerial sitting on the front.
oh yeah, we got the aerial, number 1. Number 2, well, actually, really number 1 is the pool. Obviously, Storm Along Bay, the number 1 pool in all of Walt Disney World resorts. It is just that pool. If you have, we spend a lot of time at the pool. PJ loves the pool. I'm sure Jack's gonna love the pool. The slide, the pirate slide's amazing. The pool's amazing. You got beaches and cream. Just even better than Boardwalk. You can walk even closer to Epcot. You can take the boat over to Hollywood Studios or Epcot. We stayed here. This was our club level. We only stayed 2 nights club level. It was the icing on the cake, ended our very first trip. We started our trip with Saratoga, hit up Bay Lake, and stayed 2 nights club level at the beach club. And I don't think we took enough advantage of the club level like we should have. But we could have played catch or football in this room. It was so far apart. Like, we walked in, you could get lost in this room. It was just huge. It was enormous. We loved it. Nate, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Nate.
Absolutely loved it. Like I said, I prefer the Yacht Club over the Beach Club, but for DVC, since they're kind of connected, I went with the Beach Club. Would you guys have these ranked?
7.
6. I'm
gonna have to switch up my DVC people next time. I'm just kidding. It's good to be different.
I haven't stayed there, and I've always wanted to. And I know if I stayed there and actually saw a room and everything, I would probably rank it a lot higher. But the location for me that you can just walk to Epcot is incredible. I mean, they have Cape May, they have, beaches and cream, the beautiful pool.
Look at that pool. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was that Lazy River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
River.
And what's really cool in the lower part, it's like a sandbar for the kids to play in the sand.
Well, it's a sand bottom pool for sure. It's a 3.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, the whole thing is, it's great feeling the sand on your feet. But on the kiddie area, you can actually have buckets and shovels and pails and build castles, and oh my God, just love it. I absolutely love this place. But like Nicole said, the rooms definitely look different in the Beach Club compared to the DVC where we stayed as well. So I never got to stay in the regular Beach Club rooms. There's PJ right there. And it's me. Look at my white legs. I'm just kidding. That's not me.
One of the negatives for me is Cape May Cafe.
See, we haven't eaten here, Steve.
You will absolutely love it. My parents' their favorite restaurant on property. When we go as a family, we have a date night. They go here, and then my niece and I try something else because neither one of us like this place at all. It's all you can eat crab legs. It's a lot of good seafood. If you like seafood.
Yes, and Andy J, you were right. It definitely lacks the quick serve here, though. We went, and it's like the gift shop. The gift shop and the quick serve are kind of combined.
And they're redoing it right now, if I'm
good.
understanding correctly. Yeah.
So they have Martha's Vineyard, which is a yacht club. And they have the Hurricane Grill, which is the pool bar, and they have the Beach Club Marketplace, which I'm not a fan of the marketplaces. It's just like a shop.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is not a terrible place. I think it was 2002 is when it was done. This is I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me at all. The location is good for being right there next to Epcot again. It's the pool. That's the reason why it's ranked up on my list. But
and the pool, like I said, the pool and the location is probably why I have it at 2.
But yeah, I don't know. It's not near the top of my favorites.
All right, we done here?
Yep.
All right, number 1. Is it number 1 on everyone's list?
Nope.
Okay. The Polynesian is my number 1. Where did you guys have this?
This is my number 1.
Okay.
It's
Donna?
my number 5.
All right. How do I minimize Donna from here? I'm just kidding, Donna. I do like the Yacht Club better than the Poly, but since Yacht Club's not DVC, I went with the Poly. We've stayed here twice. It's been 2 different type of experiences. We stayed in the DVC pot because there is a non-DVC pot, correct?
Oh yeah.
And I like that better. And I actually like that better. So the first time we stayed here, we stayed David's DVC rental. We were closer to the ticket and transportation area. We're on that side. And obviously the view was just with palm trees. The second time we stayed there, loved the room a lot better. It was right outside the pool, right where you rent the boats. And we're on the first floor. So if you open up the slider, you could take a left and look right at Space Mountain. You could barely see the castle, but you had a clear shot of Space Mountain right when you left the room, and you were stone's throw over to Trader Sam's. But I mean, the Poly, we loved the best quick serve in all of Disney, Captain Cook's. Every single thing on that menu I could eat over and over again. Loved the sushi. I loved the place upstairs.
Sam's.
What is it? Not Trader Sam's. Well, yeah, Trader Sam's is great. Ohana's is what I was thinking of. And right outside of Ohana's the little bar there. Tambu Lounge. I love it all. And you're on the monorail. And just the vibe. The pool, it's the fastest slide of all the Disney resorts. That's a fact. It's the fastest slide. You can watch the fireworks from the beach. They pipe in the sound happily ever after. I mean, you could take the boat right there. See the boat? You could take that boat right there.
Well, first, if you get one of these bungalows out here, first off, water.
Yeah.
$8,000 a night.
Nothing compares to this right here at all. But the whole thing, I'm with you, Zip. All those reasons, all the food, all the atmosphere. That I missed the waterfall in the main lobby of the main building, but oh well. Location-wise, dead center across from Magic Kingdom. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now they're refreshing it to a Moana theme, not theming it Moana, I guess you should say. They're refreshing it to be inspired by Moana. Yep. And this is just a gorgeous resort for all purposes, in my opinion. This is my number 1 where I'm trying to get my home resort.
Dole Whip.
Awesome.
I'm working on it. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but these don't pop up that often.
No, they don't.
So, but anyways, this is where I want to be.
Well, Steve, I actually have a friend who's selling
really
DVC from here, so we'll talk after.
Yes, please do.
And we almost got it off of him as well before we went to Saratoga. But anyway, yeah, we'll talk about that after the stream. Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's amazing. I love it. You can't go wrong here. Even if it's raining out, this is a great resort.
That's the one that Donna and I don't agree on. I'd like to know why she has it at 5.
I ranked it at 5 because I stayed there for my very first DVC visit, and I was here for 2 weeks. And unfortunately, for the first 10 days, I was sick.
Oh, Donna.
I did not get to the Great Ceremonial House without walking all that way. And I was too sick to do it. So I was stuck in my room. I couldn't do laundry because you had to go out to the main building to do your laundry. So those 2 factors were why I chose 5, because I wish you could get to the ceremonial house easier.
Mm-hmm.
And the second week when I was better, it was monsooning, and we couldn't get to the ceremonial house without getting like drenched. Our umbrellas blew inside out. I was head to toe before I even got to the monorail or anything. And I was like, this is not fun. I was not happy. But if they fix those things, I would say this is number 1 for sure, because everything else I love about it.
When they've only converted this, it's only been a DVC for 5 years. That's when they made these buildings over here DVC.
Yep.
So it's not been there very long. They could definitely work on that. I think they should have made these over here, Hawaii and maybe these other 2 over here with Fiji. Those could have been DVC and made a lot more sense, because usually DVC is an upgrade to where everything else is, and this one's not. And that I didn't have a picture of the pool in here, surprisingly, but it's the volcano pool. That's
great pool bar. Great.
I've sat out here many times on the beach watching the fireworks. They play the music up here too, so you can hear the music. It's my favorite. There's nothing that's even my second is even so far down from first. This is it right here for me.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And if you get this as your home resort, Steve, you'll be my favorite D&T member. With that said, guys, thank you so much. We went way over. I apologize. Apologize to Mouse Talk. Hate going over. Steve, thank you for doing that slideshow, buddy. You are amazing. It's nice that softball's over and you can be back on my streams again. Donna, it's always a great seeing your smile. So we love you as well. You guys rock. Congratulations to Dad Bills for the $25 gift card that he won tonight for, as PJ stated, it was for Disney. The $25 card was for a Disney gift card. He was great tonight. If you guys are just popping in, go back and watch the first 10 minutes. PJ was more than hyper. Go check out Vipree Project. Go check out Mouse Talk and LBV TV. I don't know if they're going live tonight. Are they going live tonight? Sometimes they do day streams. I'm not quite sure.
Going live on Thursday at noon, but I don't know about tonight.
Okay, well, go check out everyone. Go check out Steve. Go check out Donna. Check out this and that tomorrow night, guys. 9 p.m. Scariest night you'll ever see on D&T. We love you. Plenty of sunshine heading your way. Steve, Donna,